We are joined now by Fenneks, Medic, and Captain Skeege. That was a really intense climax to process there. Can you pinpoint the exact moment where you lost the game? Or was it just like the entire performance was bad?
I think we played pretty controlled, but we played like deliberate and controlled, but that means we cannot take quick advantages of some mistakes or like holes in the defense, and that's exactly what GGWP did. Like they played more high risk, high reward, I guess, and it paid off for them on the flank. I guess you guys already mentioned that with the big deaths difference on the flank classes, and that's also what caused the backup in the end, or what made us lose the last point. I mean that backup happened. We had Uber middle. We had 2 or 3 people for that backup, and still it happened.
Yeah, but it's definitely a pattern we kept seeing. It was like there was real opportunities where you could have chased the medic down or just gone balls deep, and I was like, okay, they're not going to go for it. So you could see that it wasn't just like it was part of your plan. You wanted to, just slowly crush the Russians, but in the end it turned into such a close game that like one mistake basically, and they stole it in the end. We were was going to go to a golden cap. We thought the Russians were just backing off the middle, and they were like, yeah, take 2 points or 1 point, whatever. But it all just turned. Oh, it was like watching a nightmare there, man.
Yeah, I felt like I was hoping it was a nightmare and I would wake up and it was actually a golden cap still. But no, sadly.
So I was just saying, this is good news for Rocket, You guys have managed to take points off each other, and we beat GG well played. How does this affect your view of the season, your journey to the playoffs?
To be honest, I'm not really paying attention to it. I'm not doing looking at the tables and doing all the calculations.
Nobody does.
A playoff chances spreadsheet. Nobody does. No, but I really don't. I just want to play well, and yeah, after today's roster change, I just want to.
Yeah, we got to ask you about
stabilize again.
UPgamer.eu. What's he doing back?
Probably back for good.
What is the drama
was it actually
there?
class choice there, or was it your choice?
Yeah, and the team.
Clar cut. Why? Go into it.
The big
leave no stone unturned.
Like it's just ever since he joined, like people who know Clar know that he always does huge damage, but they also know his flaws, and I don't need that's just what caused it. So in terms of playstyle, he pockets, but he roams. He takes a lot of heals, but he jumps away when he shouldn't. He dies when he shouldn't. He lets me to die when he shouldn't. In the end, he puts out a lot of damage, but if I die too much, or if I don't have a pocket, so I cannot hold a certain position because he's dead all the time, it's hard to play with. It's possible, but I don't want to play like that, and he fails to adapt. So then I start complaining, then I start getting mad, then Clar's really good at winding back, really, really good. He's probably even better at winding back than me. So it becomes terrible for everybody in Mumble, and I had certain team member even telling me on Steam, like, if it goes like this, I don't want to play anymore. And before that escalated even further, I had to make a decision.
So you just feel like Salmon is fitting into the game a bit better there, into this game style you want to play.
Yeah, and me and Salmon, like, if Salmon makes a mistake, well, it happens less, but if it happens, and I say that we should do it differently next time, then he just accepts it, and we just have more chemistry, I guess, like in terms of playstyle, but also personality. No homo.
You mean Salmon's your bitch?
No, because I'm fine with Salmon calling the shots. Like if he wants to do a push, I'm like, yeah, go for it.
So you'd rather, I guess to summarize it, you'd rather have a soldier that has a brain than has good aim.
Yeah, but then again, then I'm like not doing justice to Salmon's.
Oh
aim.
yeah,
He Yeah, he hasn't played TF2 for a while he was in Canada, so he needs to warm up. But he already had some nice shots and good average damage this game, and was actually the very first night we played together with Salmon again after like I don't know how many months. So I think we still did really well, even though it's a shame that we didn't take process, or at least took it to a golden cap.
I was asking for Sagan for an interview there, and he said no, but he did mention on Steam chat that Skeege is shit. We lost QQ. So that's his summary. That's his thoughts on the game. But thanks for being so candid in the interview, Skeege. Definitely enjoyed that insight to the workings of your team. But people are always complaining these interviews take too long. So Kratos, unless you have any final questions, I think we should wrap things up and call an end to proceedings.
Yeah, I guess we can do this. The Epsilon game is so close. Just follow this and then.
Should we call an end to this interview, but actually go and cast the Epsilon game for?
We could actually do like
7 minutes
on the clock, I guess.
Does anyone have the STV?
Oh shit!
Anyone got the STV? Oh, there isn't one. John says there isn't an STV. Sorry guys, you got your hopes up for a few seconds there, but Dicker says on Steam right now Epsilon are winning 2-1 on process with 7 minutes remaining. We've already seen one close game tonight. Could we see an upset? I don't know. We'll have to check the logs later, I guess, or watch the STVs. But yeah, I've had a great time tonight. I really love Turbine. You should watch the VODs. I was going crazy. But this has been Team Fortress TV with Admirable, Kratos and John on the camera doing the thankless job. This was a great interview with Skeege. Definitely worth checking out as well. But if you're actually listening to this, you know that already. But tell your friends. Kratos, thank you. John, thank you. Skeege, thank you. Stay tuned to Team Fortress TV throughout the week. We'll probably have more games. Definitely one on Sunday. Maybe one tomorrow. I don't know. teamfortress.tv. You know the address. Good night.